What's up? Welcome in. Sorry about that other one. I had to kind of end it real quick. It wasn't going like I wanted it to. So we're back. We're watching, getting ready to be the fourth quarter of this basketball game as South Carolina's pouring it on Arkansas. Kind of got off to a slow start early on, um, but South Carolina has turned it on, knocking down shots. Full Wiley is going off, getting all in her bag of tricks, and she is doing some crazy, insane moves behind the back, reverse, no looking at the rim. I don't know, just crazy, man. She did an alley oop layup from Maddie McDaniels. I mean, South Carolina is just, Malaysia Fullwiler is just doing her thing tonight, man. I think she's got probably about, I don't know, 14, 15 points maybe. I don't even know. I don't have the stats right here in front of me, but right now they are pouring it on Arkansas. I guess you could say, you know, dealing with that loss, coming out strong and dominating Arkansas like they are. Yeah, so let me pull up the stats real quick as we had one person jump in and jump out. Appreciate that. Hit the like button, please. I know this is an impromptu kind of live, so nobody really was expecting me to jump on tonight. I don't think so. And I wasn't even planning on getting on here, but just wanted to hop on and talk a little bit. So anybody watching this after the fact, make sure you hit that like button, please. The thumbs up helps out this channel a lot. It's greatly appreciated. But yeah, like I said, I wasn't even planning on doing this thing tonight, but I figured why not? I'm watching the game. Hop on here and talk for a few minutes. Talk a little bit about my weekday show that I plan on doing. Haven't come up with a name for it yet. Looks like it could be on a Wednesday night, and I know that is a busy night on YouTube. But I won't, it'll probably be about 45 minutes to an hour. It's not going to overlap with Carolina Jackpot, Rob, and none of them guys. So I like to be respectful of other people's time on this platform. Hopefully, it doesn't overlap with anybody else that I watch. I don't know. I have to look and see. But right now, it's looking like a Wednesday night could be it. So, and basically, what the channel, what the weekly live's going to be is basically just talking about the weekend and the games that South Carolina has played, whether it's basketball or baseball, up until the point of the live show, and we'll just discuss, you know, everything South Carolina related as far as baseball, basketball, whatever's going on sport wise that's going on during that time. Talk about it, take questions, open up the live for people to, I guess, call in or join the stream and things like that. So I just wanted to have something different on this channel than just a regular live fan reaction, things like that. I'm still gonna try to do them regardless. I mean, I'm not gonna quit doing my live shows or anything as far as the basketball, football games or things like that. I just want to have something through the week to kind of, keep myself active on here and keep my subscribers hopefully interested and entertained and things like that, and just try to continue to grow this channel. There you go, Malaysia full volley with another blow by layup. So that's what this weeknight show is basically going to be about. Just time to hang out with some of my subscribers and anybody who wants to, check it out, new or old, or new subscribers possibly. People to just check it out and see what it's about. So, I'm trying to pull up these the stats and see what we're looking like on this game. Like I said, I wasn't doing the live on this one, but I am trying to keep up with it. Let's see here. I was planning on doing a live for tonight on this game, but had some things going on that I wasn't able to get back in time to set it all up and get ready. So I decided not to go live on the game. I just figured I'd do this quick live and just get on here for a minute and hang out, and hopefully we get a few people to check it out or whatever. Let's see here. South Carolina right now, you got Chloe Kitts with 10 points, 13 rebounds, and Chloe's got a double-double on the night. Fagan, 8. Bree Hall came shooting tonight. She's got 12 points on the night, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Raven Johnson, she knocked in a 3 early on, but she's been pretty quiet the rest of the night. Just facilitating the basketball, getting it in transition to the bigs and everything. Is Malaysia just fed Joyce for a nice little bucket there, 79-40 right now, as we got about 8 minutes to go in the ball game. So, yeah, South Carolina pouring it on like we expected. Going into this game, Arkansas just ain't no good, honestly, as far as statistics. And they got a couple good players. That Higginbottom, I think it is. She's pretty good, and they got another one but I think she got in foul trouble. But what was her name? They talked about her earlier. Ojinawa. I don't even know how to say that. But they got a couple decent ones on there. But Scott, yeah, we got about an inch of snow today. It's kind of crazy. We got flurries yesterday, which is supposed to be the day it's supposed to snow, but we didn't get nothing but some flurries. And then I went to work this morning, and the wife, she texted me and said the school was canceled, and I was like, what the world? And come to find out, it started snowing again today, and we got about an inch or so. But I mean, as soon as the sun came out, though, it melted it basically all away. So, which is good. I'm all for that. I don't want a bunch of snow hanging around. I'm ready for springtime and summertime to get here. I'm tired of the cold. I'm getting to that age where I'm kind of fed up with the cold weather. I want to bring some heat on. But let's go back to South Carolina. But Arkansas's got a couple good players, but nothing to keep up with South Carolina. Somebody just hit a 3. Who hit a 3? Somebody hit a 3, and I don't know who it was. Let's see here. I'll go back to the play-by-play on here and see. Was that Tessa Johnson? Yeah, Tessa Johnson hit a 3. Second line's up. Dada's in, step around, lays it in. She got like 2 buckets, I believe, up against her old teammates, the Arkansas Razorbacks. But let me go back to what I was looking at. But go back to the box score, South Carolina's pouring it on. Let's see here. Tahina's only got 4, so pretty quiet night for Pow Pow. The stars of the show tonight is Joyce and Malaysia. Man, Malaysia's putting on a show out there. If y'all haven't watched some of her moves tonight in this game, y'all need to rewind it and go back and rewatch it. She's been doing some crazy shit tonight. Miriam Dada's got 4 points and 6 rebounds tonight against her old team. So Adele Tack's in the game. So first bit of action for her the last 6 minutes. So Arkansas with a step back 3, no good. Adele Tack with a rebound, clears it out. But let's see here. But yeah, 15 for Fulwiley, 18 for Edwards. I think she's got a double-double, don't she? Now she only got 8 rebounds, so and she's out now, so she may not be able to get the double-double. Maddie for 3. Oh, no good, a little too strong. Or too short, I meant. But we got, 33, 39, 47 points from the bench tonight. Everybody's playing some extensive minutes tonight. Sakima Walker hasn't seen the court yet. I think that's about it. I think everybody else has been in. So I'm not sure if Sakima's not feeling too good or what, but she hasn't seen any action tonight. What We're shooting 41% from three, 46% from the field, and 85% from the free throw line. 3 short by Arkansas. Dada with another rebound. That's 7 boards for Dada. 84-43. You got a blocking foul down low. Adele Tech drew the blocking foul. But yeah, Wednesday night, Thursday night, whatever night decided to be, like I said, we decide. There's a poll still out there. I think it's still going on. So if you haven't voted, get on my post and vote what night you want to see a live show with Gamecock Chuck. And like I said, I'm not sure what the title of it's going to be, but I want to do something throughout the week to kind of help the channel out. Like I said, it's been kind of stagnant, and I do live reactions and things like that generally, but I want to try something else, add a little something extra to the channel. Get people to get on here and interact and have a good time. What's up, P Digits? But I want to give people opportunity to come on here and chat with me and talk with me about whatever South Carolina related, Gamecocks, basketball, football, baseball, recruiting, whatever. What's up, Mr. Todd? How you doing, sir? But yeah, hopefully we can get it nailed down. Like I said, either Wednesday or Thursday. The poll, I believe, is still up. If it ain't up, you can let me know right now in the chat which night you prefer, either Wednesday night or Thursday night. Arkansas just hit another 3, but yeah, let me know definitely. I want to do something to kind of help this channel grow and everything. Todd Gwynn, what's up? He said he's so disappointed in our men's basketball. I feel you, man. I feel you. I keep saying we're not going to win a conference game. If we win a conference game, I'll be shocked. I will be shocked. The team, I don't know. I really don't even know what to say about it, really. Did Dada hit a 3? Was that Miriam Dada? Yeah, she hit a 3-pointer, 1-1. Scott Collins says Thursday. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I picked them 2 nights because it's kind of like midweek, kind of like the middle of the week kind of thing. But like I said, it's only going to go for probably about 45 minutes to an hour. Like I said, I don't want to overlap, Carolina Jackpot or anybody like that. I don't want, trying to have respect for their channel. So, like I said, it's going to be talking whatever, Gamecock related. If we basically going to be breaking down or talking about the baseball games that been played up until that point, or basketball games that been played from the weekend up to that point, and just have a good hour, hang out, and just talk about whatever. So, and like I said, I want people to call in and appreciate that, P Digits. He said he picked Wednesday, but I'll be here whichever night. Yeah. But I want people to call in, just kind of like Carolina Jackpot and them, call in and be active on the channel and talk and just interact. I don't want it to be me just, talking for an hour. I mean, I can try to do that, but I think it's kind of boring if I'm the only one talking. So I want to have some interaction, some people to kind of get on and talk about, whatever. I mean, if you're not a Gamecock fan, like P Digits, I know you're not a Gamecock fan, but I mean, like I said, you can get on here and we can talk about whatever. I can try to put my 2 cents on whatever you want to talk about, but if it, we'll see what I know or whatever. But I'm just trying to enhance this channel a little bit, trying to get it to be a little better than what it is. So I've been trying to rack my brain on different ideas. I mean, I guess it's kind of generic to have a live show throughout the week, but I mean, that's kind of, I guess I kind of see what everybody else is doing, and I kind of want to try and see if that'll help out any. It's worth a shot. If not, I have to go back to the drawing board and try to come up with something else, but who knows? Scott said, I'll watch on Wednesday if that's tonight. I appreciate it, Scott. I'm sure you'd probably be here anyway, regardless. You're always here, man. UP Digits, David Green, couple of people, Mr. Todd. Y'all usually are pretty much the regulars that show up, and is very, very much appreciated, sir. Is very much appreciated. South Carolina's built a 40-point lead with 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Like I said, they just putting it on them, of course. After that whooping we received Sunday from UConn. And I want to go back and talk about the UConn thing for a minute. I did a live, as most of y'all know, I did a live reaction or whatever. And during that, I said some words that I shouldn't have said, okay? And I know it offended some people, I guess UConn fans and things like that. And I don't want people to perceive me or look at me as in a negative way. I don't mean to be disrespectful to people, because I don't want that on my channel. I don't want people disrespecting me, but it's just getting a big booby lady on the show. I don't know, Mr. Todd. I couldn't tell you. I mean, yeah, I don't have one of them around here now. I may have to go see if I can dig one up or find one, but I don't have one. But going back to what I was saying, the other day on the live the reaction of the game, I got a little heated, said some things I shouldn't have said online, some words that I shouldn't have said. So I apologize to anybody that was offended by it. I don't want to run off any of my subscribers or any of my fans, because that's not who I am. That's not the person I am. That's not how I view things in life. So I know what I said. I know what happened, but yeah, I just want to apologize and say that I deleted that live because I didn't feel good keeping it up. Not because I was getting a couple negative comments, which was rightfully warranted because of what I said, but I just felt like that's not a direct reflection of me, as a person. So I took that one down, and going forward, shouldn't be none of them words coming out of this mouth. Should not be. Like I said, I'm a very passionate fan from a Gamecock, so that still is not an excuse. But anyway. No, P. Digit, it was not that. If that's the case, then I've offended you a lot, because I say that quite a bit. But no, that wasn't the word. Like I said, I wanted to address that on here, and like I said, I took down that live because it ain't worth keeping it up. Put any kind of negative light on a channel that I'm trying to grow and continue to get better, I guess, at this thing. So 91-49 is Arkansas just got an and one, but yeah, I don't know what night it is. I can't see on my phone because I got my phone doing this live through my phone, so I can't really see what the I don't even know if the timer ran out on that poll or not. But either way, I want it to be a good show. Like I said, I want people to call in and interact and just have fun with it. So, and right now, Sakima Walker got into the game finally, so every Gamecock is playing as Miriam Daughter drew a foul. But dang, what was I saying? Dang it. Oh yeah. So far, we can go ahead and do a little, I guess, talk a little bit about what's happened so far. I know Scott is a little frustrated with the men's basketball team. Todd, a little upset, disappointed with them. I'm disappointed with them, but I'm kind of past all of that now. I've come to the conclusion that we're more than likely not going to win an SEC conference game this year in men's basketball. So I'm past all the frustration with that team. Excuse me. Whew. I still watch them, but I don't get worked up like I did before because like I said, I've come to the realization that we're just struggling right now, to say the least, when it comes to men's basketball. Um, I'm still on the Lamont Paris train. I'm still riding along until the wheels totally fall off and the thing burns up. So I'm not jumping ship on Lamont. I still believe in him. I think we got some good recruits coming in, some good players coming in this year. With Eli Ellis, Hayden Simeon, and all that. Scott Collins, he's already on the football season. It's sad to say, but I quit watching men's basketball a couple weeks ago. I still watch it. I don't like I said. I'm just a glutton for punishment, I guess, and I I like watching my Gamecocks, man, regardless of how it plays out. But like I said, I'm still riding with Coach Paris. Got some good guys coming in. Eli Ellis can facilitate the ball, can score. He just won MVP of that, I guess, AAU circuit or whatever he's on, that ETE, or I don't even know what it's called, honestly. But whatever basketball he plays, travel ball or whatever, he won the MVP of that for the second year in a row. So I think he averaged like 30 some points a game. So he can score, he can facilitate the basketball, he can create his own shot, got handles. Um, so excited to see him coming in. Hayden Simeon, I think he plays with him on that team as well. Another great athletic. I think he's a forward or either a wing. I can't remember what he is, but looking forward to him being in there as well. And I think they got one other dude, but I can't think of where he's from. I still follow men's basketball team. Oh yeah, me too, Scott. But I'm excited for what Coach Paris is bringing in. If we can get in the transfer portal and get some more good pieces, hopefully we can start with Jeremiah Donati, the new AD. Hopefully he's real serious about the basketball program and getting NIL funds for Lamont Paris, so he can bring in some top talent, not no uh, Miak and Whack and not some of them players. They're good, but I think we need to step up our game when it comes to the transfer portal and bring in some of this top talent that's out there. We know you can win at South Carolina. We've seen it with Frank Martin when he took us to the Final Four. We know you can win here. So we, we need to get out there and get some good talent and bring it to Columbia and put it with what we got coming in. Get rid of some of I hate to say this because I don't like talking about student athletes, but if you can't contribute, if you ain't a contributor, we need to, cut ties. Move on, whatever you want to say. Fill up all the maximum scholarships we got and bring in people that want to contribute and play. All right, Mr. Todd, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. But we got to bring in guys that want to come in and contribute and score. We need scorers because, to be honest with you, outside of Colin Murray Boyles, we really got no consistent scorers. Jamari Thomas, yeah, he's good. He can score, but you don't know if you're going to get 10 from him one night or 20 from him or 7. You really don't know, honestly. So we need some people that can come in and score and create their own shot. Right now, they don't really have a whole lot besides Colin Murray Boyles. So there's that. Got to get out and find the players. And they got to be able to, like you said, Scott, they got the jail, they got the bond, they got to come together. Digit said, did the Lady Gamecocks break a sweat? Probably not. They beat them by 40. Was it 95-55? So no, this was one of these games where I wanted to see. I know it sounds crazy because we won by 40, and we pretty much dominated them. But I wanted to see South Carolina come out and play like they did against Florida the other day, and just poured on early. But they didn't. They come out kind of slow, and I don't know, man. Arkansas was knocking down some shots. South Carolina wasn't scoring like they should, missing shots. And and Arkansas kept it close the first quarter by 18 to 9. But I was wanting South Carolina to get out there and just thump them like they did Florida the other night. But I know that sounds crazy because we won by 40, but I wanted to see them come out mad and knocking down shots. And like they did, like I said, like they did against Florida, scored like what they scored 62 points in the first half against Florida, I think it was. That's what I wanted to see today. But they still got the win. They still got the 40-point win. I know it sounds stupid to say that, but they still got the win. They don't have all the minutes or anything, but like I said, everybody played. Tessa got 10. She finished with 10. Fullwiley finished with 15. I mean, since she had 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. She filled out the stat sheet. Tessa Johnson, boys, 10 points, 6 assists, 2 steals, a block, 2 rebounds. So not really a rebounder there. Joyce, she finished 18 points, 8 rebounds. So didn't get her double. She had 1 steal and 1 assist. What's up, Nate's here and there, man? How you doing, brother? I hope you're feeling a little bit better. I know you said you had a concussion or something, so hopefully you on the mends of getting back to your normal daily routine, sir. So appreciate you stopping in. Sir. I know I saw that you was up my way the other week at that Comic-Con, or I'm not a comic person, but whatever y'all call that comic book show, whatever, up there in Statesville. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I live in the Hickory, North Carolina area, so you wasn't too far from me. Let's see here. Like I said earlier, most of the starters, they didn't play much of the rest of a lot of the fourth quarter, I don't believe. Chloe, she finished with 10 and 13, of course. Comic-Con, okay. Like I said, I'm not a comic person, so I don't know. I don't want to butcher it, but yeah, Comic-Con. They usually have that up here at the Hickory Convention Center or whatever it's called over here. So I just never got into comics and Marvel and DC or whatever that stuff's called. Never been big into that stuff. So, but like I said, Bree 14 points. A great showing by Bree Hall tonight. She came out, knocked down 3 of 5 from the 3-point line, 5 of 13 from the field. She took a lot of shots, but I like the aggressiveness of Bree Hall tonight. Nate said, I got to say this men's basketball is broken. Oh yeah, they are broken way beyond repair for this year, Nate. If Chuck only dresses up as Chuck. Okay, I missed something. Oh, oh man. Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, I'm past the point of being upset with the basketball team. I watch them. I watch all the games. If I'm home and got it on, I'll watch it. But I'm past the point of being irritated watching them play. There's a lot wrong with that basketball team right now, and I don't know. I wouldn't know where to start to fix it right now. We only got what 4 or 5 games left. 4 or 5 games, I believe it is. Chuck doesn't know about cosplay. No, I don't. You definitely got me on that. I really don't know. I really don't know anything about that. But what's up, Gabe? Hey, how's Rooster doing? How's Rooster doing? Have you heard anything from him? I've messaged him today, but he hasn't hit me back up. I know he's been moving and working from what I've heard, or last time I actually had a conversation with him. He's been getting settled in his place and getting everything situated and working. So I don't know. Hopefully he hit me back up tonight or tomorrow. Like I said, I shot him a message this morning or this afternoon, and I don't know. He may be busy. I'm not 100% sure. As far as I know, he's still doing okay. Um, I don't know. To be honest with you, Gabe. But yeah, going back to the men's, who knows? I mean, there's leadership issues there on the court. There is rebounding issues. There is taking care of the basketball, scoring. I mean, there's times in about every game we go on about a 4 or 5, 6 minute scoring drought. So we got nobody really that is a consistent scorer outside of Colin Murray Boyles, and he's not really. I mean, he's our best player. Hopefully, it can be over. I mean, season. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, it'll hurry up and get over. Honestly, Gabe said that's good. I haven't heard anything from him. Yeah, he's been kind of low key on YouTube and stuff. If I can get in touch with him, I'll make sure I pass it along. Everybody's asking about him, so. But like I said, outside of Colin Murray Boyles, he's our more consistent shooter and scorer with the basketball. Outside of that, there's no consistency. You can't really rely on anybody, on a consistent basis. I say the next one would be Jamari Thomas, the point guard. But after that, I think it's a drop off as far as where you're gonna get your points from. So if Colin Murray Boyles gets in foul trouble, we have no idea where we're gonna get our points from. I failed the night of the Super Bowl. I don't remember the game too much. Well, I ain't trying to laugh at you, but there wasn't much of that game really, unless you was an Eagles fan. If you was an Eagles fan, I mean, it was a blast because they dominated. But as far as missing anything, as far as just a generic fan, you didn't really miss a whole lot. It was a one-sided affair down to the fourth quarter when Kansas City decided to score a few points. So it was pretty one-sided. I didn't really watch it, but I know probably a lot of people probably would have wished they missed the whole halftime show, but I didn't watch it. But so some people are wishing they would have missed the halftime, from what I hear online and things like that. I wasn't on neither side there, Nate. I really could care less who won that Super Bowl. I was kind of tired of hearing the Chiefs winning it about every year. But growing up as a Redskin fan, and I know everybody's gonna say Commanders. Well, I grew up a Redskin fan, and of course, naturally, I don't like Philadelphia. Anything to do with them. Their fans, from what I gather, for ones I've heard from or seen online, or they kind of, I guess, a little arrogant, I guess. So, and that's not all of them. I'm sure we got arrogant ones on every team, especially the Clemson Tigers. They're a bunch of arrogant people over there. Nate said, my team has been twice but can't win it. Cam Newton cost us. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you're a Carolina Panther fan. So, yeah, I lost a lot of respect for Cam Newton in that Super Bowl with Denver. When he wasn't jump on that loose ball, he decided he was going to just step back and watch everybody else pile on it, when he could have very well got that loose ball and helped Carolina. I'm not saying that would have been the difference of the game. They would have won the Super Bowl because of it, because they probably wouldn't, because Denver was beating the crap out of Cam Newton the whole game, it seemed like. But I kind of lost a little respect for him whenever that happened. I mean, you're a football player, you got to go after the ball. And that's just my take. But my youngest son, he kind of likes the Panthers. And then my oldest son, he's Atlanta Falcons fan. So got a little bit of different teams in this house. And like I said, I grew up a Redskin fan, and so, and I did hear, according to somebody, I think JD of Southern Frieds. I keep screwing that name up. Southern Fried Sports, I believe it is. Y'all go check out his YouTube channel. Um, but I think he or somebody on his channel put out that the Commanders were going to use the Redskin uniform again, like I guess in their throwback one of the throwback uniform games or something like that. So that'd be kind of cool to see the Redskin back out there on the field, I guess, at least for one game. Um, but yeah, men's basketball, we talked a little bit about that. Okay, let's see. We got a Cam Newton like quarterback. He got his head on his shoulders. Sellers. Oh yeah, Lenore Sellers. That dude's he's a good talent, man. Um, I know a lot of people don't like to compare him to Cam Newton, but he's kind of like a Cam Newton. He's not as big as Cam Newton, but he knows what to do with the football if it ain't nothing there. He can get it out of the pocket and find the crease, and they give him a little bit of daylight. We know what can happen. We saw that in the LSU game. He broke off that big 75-yard run. So we got a good one there. We got to keep him upright though. That's the thing I worry about, keeping him upright in the pocket, and don't let him get too injured, beat up, take a bunch of unnecessary hits. Because our offensive line can't guard, can't block. So that's what I worry about with him. He is a special talent. He can, like I said, he can avoid the rush. We've seen that this year. A lot of people call him Houdini. He did a whole lot of Houdini acts in the pocket this year. But yeah, I'm excited to see what his second full year will be like this year. Hopefully he'll get to play. Nate said, "I kind of respect Cam now. He talks good football." Okay. Like I said, he lost a little bit of respect from me whenever he didn't do that. But Scott said he has to stay healthy. Exactly. Lenore's has to stay healthy. If not, it could be a long year because who we got? I can't even remember who we got back there in the quarterback room. Oh, Aaron Nolan, got him coming in. Oh, I think he's got a YouTube channel or something on ESPN talking about Cam Newton. But yeah, we got Aaron Nolan back there, and let's see who else. Who we got? Dante Reno still there. I ain't looked at the roster lately to see what quarterbacks we still have on the roster. Luke Doty's still there for his 12th year. I mean, I don't know if he's ever going to graduate. Nate, did you grow up in South Carolina? Yes, sir. I grew up. I was born in Greenville Memorial, I think is what it was. But most of my life, I grew up around the Florence County area, down near Johnsonville and Pamplico, South Carolina, that kind of area. I grew up most of my life down there. There, Nate. I also, my last 2 years of high school, I lived up in Greenville. Actually, a little town called Pelzer. Greenville kicked Chuck out. Oh, P digits. Nah. I lived in it was actually Pelzer was the city on the address, but it was actually closer to Simpsonville than it was Pelzer, I think, if I can remember correctly. So, but it was a Pelzer address. But I lived there for 2 years. I think it was 2 years. And then I joined the Marine Corps and left there and got out of South Carolina and been living in North Carolina for Let's see. I was stationed in North Carolina for 6 years. Then I lived in Augusta, Georgia for 2 years. My last 2 years in the Marines, and then I moved back to North Carolina, and I've been here for almost 24 years. So, yeah, Dale Jr. He's. I don't know. I'd like to question that because I'm not sure if is truly a Gamecock fan. I know he liked the Gamecocks when Spurrier was here. I don't. He's. I don't. Which I don't follow NASCAR that much, there, Nate. So I'm not doubting what you're saying, but I'd want to see him proclaim it a little more. If I was happening to tune into NASCAR shows or whatever, I'd have to see that for myself. I mean, I'm not sure if he's just there along with the Spurrier years, but I mean, if he is, that's cool. Yeah, I know he's a Redskin fan. I knew he was a Redskin fan. And like I said, I know he was Broken said born in Augusta and live in Johnston, South Carolina. Yeah, I lived in Augusta for 2 years. I got an uncle that lives in New Ellington, down there near Augusta, Aiken area. So, but yeah, I lived in Augusta, right there on what is it, Washington Street, Washington Road, Washington Avenue, wherever the Masters at. I used to live like basically right across the road from Augusta Nationals. Back in what was it, 1999. So, okay. Nate said he was born in Lancaster. Been living there in Kershaw for 50 years. Lancaster or Lancaster? My wife, she makes fun of me whenever I say certain towns in South Carolina, because she's from West Virginia. She tries to talk proper English, or she says I don't talk proper English. So, hey, as far as pronunciation, but yeah, I lived in Augusta for a little while there, Broken. That's not a bad. Well, what I can remember, it wasn't a bad little town. I mean, if you can deal with the Fort Gordon area, it's not bad. That's why I did my 2 years recruiting for the Marine Corps. So all the boys are born in Augusta, girls are born in Greenville. What school did you go to in Augusta there, Broken, if you don't mind? Live between Camden and, I missed that last comment. Sorry about that, Nate. See if I can bring that chat back up. We live between Camden and Lancaster. Oh, yeah. Oh, you went to Strom Thurmond? Strom Thurmond, ain't that in North Augusta? Or Aiken area? Because I know that ain't a Georgia school, I don't think. Edgefield, Johnston. Okay. I've probably been through that area. Like I said, I ain't been down there in a while, so um Nate said he got a Walmart by that school. Oh man. But anyway, going back to what I was saying. But like I said, I wanna do a weekday show live, like I said earlier. So make sure you guys are tuning in. I haven't decided if it's going to be Wednesday or Thursday. I guess the poll's still out there. I'm not sure if it's still up or not, and we're going to talk a little bit about Gamecocks, kind of like we did just then. Talk about men's basketball if it's still going on, women's basketball if it's still going on, baseball. Recap some of the games, football whenever football season starts up, recruiting, this and that, whatever y'all want to talk about. Like I said, it'll be open to people. They can get on the link and come in here and talk. and interact with me, which I hope everybody will do, or some people will do, because I know everybody will want to listen to me talk for a whole hour. So, not by myself anyway. Baseball team looks good. That's what I was getting ready to talk about. Um, they do look pretty good. Broken said we got. Hold on, I'll get back to that baseball in a second. I'm doing this on my phone, so the comments kind of go fast. Broken said we got to let go of 15, which is a Dell Tack. Can't even make a layup. Um, you've been saying this for a while, Broken, and I understand. I understand totally. Um, my thing about not Miriam, Adele Tack, it's like everybody else has said, man. I mean, she's coming off of an injury. She's not 100%. She's probably not 100% healthy. She hasn't been like consistently in the rotation, and I'm not sure how well she's practicing through the week. Do you see a McDonald's All American in here? You talking about in her? I mean, yeah. I mean, coming out of high school, yeah. But like I said, she was injured the last what, year and a half of school, I think it was. So I mean, she's not been 100% healthy for like basically about the last what, year and a half, 2 years, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what I've heard and read. If I'm not mistaken, I may have, but yeah. So yeah, I mean, I get that. I'm not big on these people dancing, and I wish don't. There's one thing I wish I could change about Coach Daly is that she will rein in their social media stuff. I mean, I get it. These young ladies want to, have a life outside of just playing basketball, but I'm not a big fan of getting on these platforms and doing reels or shorts or like you said dancing and things like that. I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, I understand kids want to be kids and have fun while they're in college, but I think it needs to be reined in a little bit especially during the season. But I understand your concern. I really do. I'm not ready to, like I think Scott said. Let me go back and see if I can get that comment up. Like I said, these dang comments go by fast. Yeah, I oh no, cancel that. I don't want to end the stream. Um, I'm like Scott said. I'm not ready to give up on her yet. Now there's a couple on there I could, yeah, I can see. There's at least one that, yeah. So I'm not ready to give up on Dada. What was the deal of her? Dang, these comments go super fast on this dang. When you do it on YouTube Live, what was the deal of her popping the girl's hand while they were taking a picture? I didn't see that, Nate. I couldn't tell you. I may have missed that. So yeah, you right, Broken. I mean that might be why she's not getting consistent playing time. Um, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not gonna give up on her just because, like I said, this is really her first year in back to playing basketball in a while. So I'm not ready to give up on that. If she comes out next year and does what she's doing this year, then to me that's an issue. To me, that's definitely an issue. I think there's at least one. That's one other person on the team that's probably a, a little farther out the door for me than Adele Tack would be. I guess you could say. But like I said, I don't like to talk bad about student athletes. I try not to, but there comes a time and a point and place where um, if you're not a contributor, you're not, producing, I guess you could say, at a high level, because that's what it is, man. South Carolina's, they compete at the highest level, and Coach Daly expects that. So, like I said, I'm the type of person, if you've been there for a while and you're not living up to expectation and producing, then yeah, you're a little bit further out the door than I would say with Del Tech. Donna, yeah, I'm not sure what's up with her. I don't know if it's a practice habit with her. Going back to that, I don't know. I she ain't really getting a whole lot of playing time for me to. Maybe I need to go back and watch some games, see how she's playing. Walker, just a breather for someone. Yeah, exactly. Dang it, another live. Next thing big coming on TV is WrestleMania. I miss football. Yeah, me too, man. I'm not big into wrestling, but yeah, I guess that's the next biggest thing. We still got baseball season. Got the NCAA tournament. I mean, that's still coming up as well. So, um, but yeah, you're right, Broken. As she just somebody's to come in and spare them for a few minutes to catch your breath, get back out on the court. But yeah, exactly. That was the thing with the last game against UConn. The team did not look like they would be willing to go to war for anything. I mean, they looked. I don't know. They got outplayed, out hustled, out rebounded. Yeah, they just Sunday was not a typical South Carolina basketball game. UConn was the better team. They came prepared. They executed their game plan, and, and they just whooped us. I mean, that's all you can say, really. To be honest, there was no fight. There was no resistance. No fight from the Gamecocks in that game, and it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. Like I said earlier, the level that Coach Daly holds these ladies to. The expectation she has, and that's all they got. Mm. JD, what a rebound game for the women. Yeah, it got off kind of slow for me. Like I said earlier, I don't know if you was in here, but I wanted to see South Carolina take it to them like they did Florida in the first half. Now they scored what, 44 points? It's not too bad, but I wanted to put a whooping on them like they did Florida. I'm going to send you something. Okay, man. I'm not doing this on on StreamYard or anything, so the comments are going fast. So let's see if I can get JD's comment back up here. I'm concerned about her comments slightly. What does she mean? Oh, man, I missed it. Yeah, doing this. Oh, here we go. Dang, I figured it out. What does she mean when she says it's not about basketball? That to me screams outside and social media influences. Yeah, that comment right there the other night, that kind of had me questioning some things, I guess you could say. And I'm on board with you, JD, on that. And I don't know. I wish I knew what she meant by that. But like somebody said earlier, we have a bunch of ladies that they get on social media and they do all these dances, TikToks and things like that. And that's all fine. I ain't got nothing against young kids, young adults expressing themselves and doing whatever, but not during the season. That's my whole thing. You get a scholarship to play basketball. You don't get a scholarship to do TikToks. You get a scholarship to perform, to get out there and play basketball. As far as I know, that's what your contract, or that's what your scholarship's for. I don't think they got those scholarships for TikToking. I could be wrong, but it could be. Oh, that'd be cool. But yeah, I got to what? I got to get back to these comments because I'm losing some. Um, so yeah, I'm going back to what you said, JD. I think there's more to it. I wish I had privilege of knowing what it was that Coach Daly was saying, but we'll see. Hopefully, it ain't nothing too bad. Um, Nate said I will be coming to Hickory April the 12th for Hickory Comic Con 2. We'll stay at the Pilot in Conover. I sleep in my van. Pilot in Conover? I didn't know we had a Pilot in Conover. You said April 12th? Scott said we don't have the players that can put the team on their back when things start to go bad. You talking about boys? If you're talking about boys, you're right. We really don't. JD said she even tried to explain it and couldn't. So that's what has me a bit worried. She's even said it's a daycare sometimes. Yeah, I've heard that. That was like last year, I believe. I don't know if she said that this year or not, but it kind of concerning, honestly. So, Broken said thinking about sending you a 16 by 20 South Carolina signed pick, Sterling Sharp. Oh, that'd be awesome, dude. That'd be awesome. So yeah, I mean, it's a concern. If Coach Daly brings it up, it's definitely got to be a concern. Like I said, what she's talking about, I wish I knew, but I'm just a lonely old, or not a lonely. I'm just an old Gamecock fan. Just likes talking junk. So I don't know a whole lot. So I wish I did. I built a bed frame in the back of the van. Okay. Y'all be blessed, not stressed. Much love to you. I appreciate that, JD. Oh my God. I don't like doing this thing on my phone because this thing. Nate, can we have a sleepover? oh man. I got a couch right back here. JD. That thing's actually, I think it sleeps pretty good. I doze off on that thing every once in a while. But, yeah, we definitely have to meet up sometime, JD. Like I said, I got an uncle who lives up in the Greenville area, so I think you up in that area, I believe. So, oh yeah, I got you. I mean, that couch here. Like I said, I think it's pretty comfortable. The basement's not that clean, but I mean, it's a place to sleep. It's a place to lay your head down and go to sleep. I can tell you that.